this meeting to order. This is the reorganization meeting, January 24th, 2024. Public notice. Please be advised that the reorganization meeting for the New Brunswick Parking Authority Board of Commissioners will be held at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, January 24th, 2024, followed immediately by, actually this is the whole thing, we have just the open public meeting.
That's it.
That where it was posted?
Yep, it was posted.
No, where it was posted.
It says right there. Doesn't it say posted in City Hall?
Meeting by January 24th, regular meeting. This is the actual posting.
I'm sorry.
No.
I apologize. I gave you the wrong one. Yeah, public announcement. I apologize. Oops.
So for the record, you have the actual notice that was posted.
Yeah.
That the notice requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act have been complied with and satisfied in that the annual notice, which gave sufficient notice of the time, place, and conduct of all public meetings of the New Brunswick Parking Authority, has been filed with the city clerk, has been placed on an appropriate bulletin board in the lobby of City Hall, New Brunswick, New Jersey, and has been transmitted to the official newspaper for the city of New Brunswick, namely the Central News Jersey Home News Tribune, as per the annual notice provided for in a resolution adopted by this governing body on December 29, 1975.
Thank you. Roll call, please. Commissioner McTurnan?
Yes, present.
Commissioner Soto?
Present.
Commissioner Zimmerman?
Here.
Commissioner Sleeman?
Present.
And Commissioner Ito White.
Present.
Moving on, we have nominations and appointments of the board positions for 2024. The first will be a nomination and a second for chairman.
Yes, I'd like to nominate the following slate of officers for 2024. For Chairman Kevin McTiernan.
Do we have a second?
I second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
For Treasurer, Maria Soto.
Yes, aye. Mhm.
Do we have a second on Ms. Soto?
Second.
All in favor?
Second.
Aye.
Oops.
Oh, got it.
For Secretary, Andrea Ito White.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 For Commissioner Gus Lehman.
Who was just sworn in? Yeah, we don't need to, he's already sworn in, so that's not a, I
Okay.
don't think we don't need to vote on that, so.
Nominate him. Okay. And last but not least, myself, John Zimmerman.
Just want to hang out as commissioner?
Sure.
Fair enough,
Commissioner's
fair
fine.
enough. Well, with that, we've done elections for the chairman, the treasurer, and the secretary. I will turn this meeting over to the elected chairman, Mr. McTurnan. Congratulations.
Thank you, Aaron. And I want to take a minute and thank Gus Sleeman for agreeing to serve on the board. We look forward to his experience and helping the board move forward in the years to come.
Thank you.
I see, another-
Mitch, so do you want to read these and then we take a roll call on each of these?
Yeah, that works. Yes.
Okay, so first we have the adoption of the regular board meeting schedule for 2024.
Yes, this is the fourth Wednesday of every other month, except for December 2024, when the meeting will be held on the third Wednesday of the month. You want?
Need a motion?
Okay, do we need to call the roll for each of these, or what would you suggest is the proper way to do
Should I
this?
do the roll call?
We can do a roll call for each one. You can do it by consent order,
You
or
want
you
to
can
do
do
by
it.
consent?
I mean, so that way we just vote once for all of these, unless anyone has something they'd like to pull.
Can we do a voice vote for each one?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
for
adoption.
the adoption of the schedule, all those in favor? Aye.
Okay.
Any opposed?
None, sir.
Second is the appointment of the official newspaper of the New Brunswick Parking Authority for 2024.
Yes, this is the Home News, Tribune, and the Star Ledger.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Please say aye. Aye. Any opposed?
None, sir.
Appointment of the auditor for the year ended December 31st, 2023.
Yes, this is pursuant to a fair and open RFQ process. The firm that responded, the only firm that responded was Witham Smith and Brown. I recommend that we use Witham Smith and Brown for the audit of 2023.
All those in favor?
I have a question. Mitch, did we
Okay.
always use them? Have we always used them, or they're gonna be new?
No, these are the same, this is the same firm we've used for a number of years now, if that answers your question.
Yes, it does. And we solicited others, and those were the only ones who responded?
Correct.
Okay, no problem. I approve.
Okay, just to make sure, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Appointment of board advisor for 2024, bond advisor, sorry.
Bond advisor. This was also pursuant to a fair and open RFQ process in which we received one response, Phoenix Advisors LLC. I recommend we use Phoenix Advisors LLC as bond advisor.
Thank you. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Appointment of the New Brunswick Parking Authority banks and signatories cash management plan for 2024.
Mr. Chairman, I think we missed the bond trustee.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mitch.
All right. So this is through
Okay,
a
let's go back
non,
to the appointment of the bond trustee.
okay, this is through a non-fair and open contract. This is to select Amboy National Bank to continue to be our bond trustee for a fee of $40,000 for the year of 2024.
Okay, thank you. Those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed?
I have a question
Okay.
regarding the bank. Something happened with the volume. I can barely hear you guys. But anyway, so they charge us that fee that you just mentioned, and plus they're giving us market rate. Did we negotiate a market rate on our accounts, or are we still below?
We're at 2.25% for the CDs.
Yeah, I think they raised that up sometime during this year, right, for us, a
Yeah, they
4%
raised
or
it.
something
They
like that?
increased it. They had increased it. Yes, Maria.
Okay. 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 Then I'll say aye, but I think we can do better.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go back to the appointment of New Brunswick Parking Authority banks and signatories cash management plan for 2024.
Yes, basically it's the same financial institutions we've used. Amboy National Bank would handle our disbursement account, our collections account, our credit card depository, our payroll account, and our street meter depository account. We also have the State of New Jersey Cash Management Fund and cash on hand, which is made up of petty cash, a change fund for petty cash.
Okay. Again, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, thank you. Appointment of parking enforcement officers for the NBPA for 2024.
Yes, we currently have on staff as enforcement officers Paul Francois, Tina Hillsman-Morman, Jamal Bullard, Antoine Johnson, Dion Smith, Malcolm Robertson, Brianna Johnson, and Ebony Butts.
Thank you. All those in favor? Aye.
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 Any opposed? Appointment of the Public Agency Compliance Officer for 2023. Is that correct, Mitch?
2024. Oh, I missed that one. It's 2024, typo.
Okay,
This is the same person that we had in 2023. Good segue. This would be Jimmy Lay.
okay,
He would be appointed as the Public Agency Compliance Officer for the Parking Authority.
okay. Thank you. Those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The appointment of the Open Public Records Act Officer for 2024.
Recommend Alexandra Perez for that position.
Okay? Those in favor, please say aye.
Is he doing it now, Mitch?
Alexandra's sitting right next to me, and she is doing it now.
Oh, I'm sorry, she. I thought you said Alexandra. I thought it was someone different. Okay, aye.
Aye. Thank you. Any opposed? Appointment, sorry, lost my screen for a second. Appointment of bond counsel for 2024.
Yes, this was pursuant to a fair and open RFQ process. We received two responses, one from Olenz, Goldman, and Spitzer, the other from McManaman, Scotland, and Bauman. I recommend we use both, Olenz, Goldman, and Spitzer, and McManaman, Scotland, and Bauman as our bond counsels.
Okay. Signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Appointment of general legal counsel for 2024.
Yes, this is pursuant to a fair and open RFQ process. We received one response from Renown Coughlin Mincello LLC. Recommend we use Renown Coughlin Mincello for 2024. Suspense was killing me.
I know, right? I didn't know where it was gonna go.
Okay, those approving, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
I don't know if I get a vote.
Any opposed? Appointment of special legal counsel for 2024.
This was pursuant to a fair and open RFQ process. We received two responses, one from Olenz, Goldman, and Spitzer, the other from Renown Coughlin Mincello. Recommend we use both Olenz, Goldman, and Spitzer and Renown Coughlin Mincello as special counsel.
Okay, thank you, Mitch. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed? Appointment of labor attorney for 2024.
Also pursuant to a fair and open RFQ process, we had one respondent, Abruzzi, McDermott, Maestro, and Murphy. I recommend we use Abruzzi, McDermott, Maestro, and Murphy as labor attorneys.
Okay, Mitch, I'm going to abstain on that
Okay,
selection.
okay,
Okay, anybody else in favor? Please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Appointment of parking structure design and engineering services for 2024.
okay. We received a number of response on this. This is also pursuant to a fair and open RFQ process. We received responses from THA Consulting, Desmond, Netta Architect, O&S Associates, O'Donnell and Nacarado, PS&S, and Walker Consultants. I recommend we use THA Consulting and Netta Architects for professional services.
Hey, Mitch.
Yes,
Maria again. You're recommending them based on, because we've used them in the past, or pricing, or why? I mean, what's the reason? Just curious.
we've used them in the past. There's also, THA has designed all-out parking garages ever since the probably 2000. They're familiar with our parking garages. We use them basically for restoration work and any design if there should be a new garage that comes along within this year. And Netta, we are currently working with them at the Wellness Plaza. That's the old grocery store, if you will. So,
Okay, and you're happy with their service and pricing and all that?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mitch. Can those approving signify by saying aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we have an appointment of real estate appraisal services for 2024.
We received one response. This was also pursuant to a fair and open RFQ process. We received a response from Sterling, DeSanto, and Associates. I recommend we use the Sterling, DeSanto, and Associates for real estate appraisal.
Thank you. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution authorizing purchase contracts with certain approved corporate pricing systems.
Yes, these are basically co-ops that we have agreements with. They are the Education Services Commission of New Jersey, the New Jersey Parking Co-op, the Somerset County Co-op, the Sourcewell Co-op, Omnia Co-op, and New Jersey State Contract, or NJ START.
Okay, thank you. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And finally, can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Okay,
I'll
second?
I'll second.
I'll say.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we'll adjourn that. Thank you, everybody. Okay, Mitch, give me 1 second here.
Sure.
Okay, we'll call this regular meeting of the New Brunswick Parking Authority to order. Mitch, could you please read the public notice?
Sure. Please be advised that the notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been complied with and satisfied in that the annual notice, which gave sufficient notice of the time, place, and conduct of all public meetings of the New Brunswick Parking Authority, has been filed with the city clerk, has been placed on an appropriate bulletin board in the lobby of City Hall, New Brunswick, New Jersey, and has been transmitted to the official newspaper for the city of New Brunswick, namely the Central New Jersey Home News Tribune, as per the annual notice provided for in a resolution adopted by this governing body on December 29th, 1975.
Thank you. Our next order of business is approval of the minutes from the December 23rd, 2023 meeting. If anybody has corrections, additions, deletions, please let me know. Otherwise, I would ask for a motion to approve those minutes from the members who were present at the December meeting.
I'll make a motion for that.
Okay, second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Mitch, are we in executive director's report next?
Yes.
Okay, all yours.
Okay, just give you an update on some of the items that I had mentioned in the past. The EV charging stations, we put in our application to the state of New Jersey for the grant money to expand the amount of EV charging stations in our garages. So we have to wait for them to respond and approve it before we move to the next step of actually purchasing and installing the new stations. The T2 software, which is the software used at the MB Pack Garage, we are currently having weekly meetings with T2 to set up the back office software. The actual hardware for the system should be arriving in the next couple of weeks, and we are looking to have a functional system in place by the end of February. The TIBA Park system, that's the revenue control system in the wellness garage that we are going to replace. That system is on order. We have been told that installation will begin in the coming weeks. We are estimating that by the end of February, the Wellness Garage will have the new system installed. And then on another note, the Zephyr AR system, which is a portion of the TIBA Park system, it's an accounts receivable system called Zephyr, spelled Z-E-P-H-I-R-E. It's basically a portal for monthly parkers, particularly individual parkers, to sign up and access their parking account credentials. They're able to make payment, be able to change their vehicle information, or even to cancel their access card if need be. Initially, the system will be a standalone system, not attached to any revenue control system. As the garages are transitioned to TIBA equipment and put online, the Zephyr system will be attached to the park system. We've sent out email correspondence to all our individual parkers announcing the upgrade and to expect further instructions in the next week or two. And then finally, we opened the garages for snow parking on January 19th. They were calling for 3 to 5 inches. Thought it was best to open it. We ended up, I think we got 3 inches that day. But there was a total of 12 vehicles that took advantage of the snow parking, 8 of which parked at the Morris Street Garage. And that is my report. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have committee reports. Bright, do you have anything to report this evening?
I have emailed the financial statements for December. It's a preliminary statement. We're still working on the December closing for the audit.
Okay, very good, thank you. Any legal issues tonight?
Nothing from me, sir.
Okay, is there any public comment this evening?
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. Charlie Cradaville, New Brunswick today. First, a question for you, Mr. Chairman. I wanted to ask, may I ask why you abstained from the labor lawyer contract in the reorg?
Yes, because I'm familiar with some of the principals in that firm.
Okay, thank you. I also, it's interesting, it's the first time I've ever seen a Zoom meeting combined with the Parking Authority Board, and so I'm a little bit encouraged here. I was curious if this arrangement is going to continue, and if the public can access the meeting remotely going forward. I think that would be a really easy thing to do to make it easier for more than just me to be able to attend and participate. Is that something we can expect in the future?
I think it's something we could take under advisement, discuss with the staff, and see what the best way forward is.
Okay. Well, I hear you loud and clear, and I hope to be able to one day participate remotely in these meetings. I think it would be a positive improvement. As for the meeting schedule, I'm a little disappointed to see the board only signing up to do meetings every other month. I think that this agency is among the most important in the city of New Brunswick, and if the Environmental Commission meets every month and the Housing Authority meets every month, I don't know why the Parking Authority Board wouldn't meet every month. And I think that's something that you should revisit and begin having more frequent meetings. We heard a little bit about the supermarket space. Can I ask if there's any kind of update on the timeline or the outlook for when that might become something?
No, we're soliciting, from companies who might have an interest in the space, and I think that's where we stand right now.
Okay. And remind me, is there a real estate agent or some vendor that's helping to market the space, or?
Yes, Pearson.
Pearson, right?
Pearson.
Okay, thank you.
They have, their name is up on the banner. So,
Yes. Yes, great. And so I heard a little reference to a potential for a new garage this year.
I didn't say that.
You didn't say, okay, I heard maybe a new garage.
No, I said that if there was a new garage,
I
we would
see.
use THA.
Got it, but no plans at this time for
No.
another garage?
No.
Okay, thanks. And I just want to, close by saying congratulations to the new board member and wish you wish you well. I hope that the commissioners can have an open line of communication with all of us at New Brunswick today and the residents of New Brunswick. I know it's a time when there's been a lot of new members joining the board, and that provides a good opportunity to revisit the relationship with the community. And I think the Parking Authority is an agency that, you know, even folks who don't use the decks are impacted by. So from everything, whether it's snow plows to transportation, there's a lot to be done here. And I think that, you know, the Parking Authority and the community can have a deeper, better relationship, and I'd like to help be a part of that. So that's all for today. Thank you.
Is there any other board discussion before we move on to the resolution? If not, we have the payment resolution for January 2024, and I'd entertain a motion to accept the resolution.
I make a motion.
I get a second?
Second.
Okay, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Mitch, is there any old or new business?
No, there is not.
Any closed session issues for tonight?
No, there is not.
Okay, given that, unless one of the board members has something they need to bring up, I'd like to look for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
And a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, thank you, commissioners, thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you.
And, staff, we
Have a
appreciate
good
it.
night.
Good night.
Bye now.
Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, everybody.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.